Rebels against the LSU Tigers. 28 Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. It's Lacey. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
To throw, it's Levitt. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into... Now here he goes. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The sure hands, it's Watkins. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here.
This defense is going to have to change some.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into third down success with first and second down success. And when you just throw in completions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on first and second down.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful with it, the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting in the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I tell you what, this guy is a menace in the middle.
Makes the grab. It's Lacy. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series.
Sees an opening. Powering through a tackle. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking a profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. And it's Ole Miss in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quick throw to the left side. Caught on the outside. It's Harris.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He'll take a deep shot here. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback dropping back. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. On the ground, it's Lacy. Runs through the defender. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. And the Rebels look to keep this drive moving.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands. It's Lacy. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. To the air, it's Levitt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it up.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start.
Breaks into the clear. He's past the 30. Now here he goes. He will not be caught. Touchdown, LSU.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with a score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
Automatic in the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And the ball is picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback. How do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
He tests the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Levitt. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Bringing it out, it's Alexander. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Cook. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Return will run down. Sets up the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Levitt. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane on that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
A little bit too much on the punt. It lands just inside the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He's past the marker and still going. Breaking into the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball to 31. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Makes the catch and has space. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Lacy. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happened.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Lacy. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're going to run it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Levitt. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. He's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such...
Oh, he's got open space. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A huge play here in the ultimate game. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, the check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. That's reeled in. It's Durham. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. QB keeper all the way. Looks like LSU has the first down.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
The back's got it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's got a crease. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Tigers go back on top.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
And they tack on the extra point. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. To throw, it's Levitt. And he makes the grab. They convert the two-point try and now lead by 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Solid start with this potential championship-winning drive. Joe, this offense trying to shake off the turnovers. No room for mistakes now.
Chris, it's so difficult to do that because when you're thinking about not turning the ball over, that's when you turn the ball over. You've got to go out there and cut it loose and execute the details of the offense. I think it starts with the quarterback. Good decision-making by the quarterback is going to lead to quality play from your entire offense.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The shotgun running play call. First down. Looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Forced out, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And the defense brings him down.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
Touchdown, Rebels. This offense is still clicking. The Rebels back on top.
Chris, what a drive. You step on the field down, you need a touchdown, and there you go. It's in the end zone. Now a critical 2-point conversion upcoming. In particular, with still a little time left.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So this is it. You work on these two-point conversion plays. Now it's time to execute to try to tie this game up late. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So here we go. This is it. Late in the game, they need this two-point conversion to tie things up and possibly force overtime. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And he doesn't make it. Stopped short, and the defense preserving a two-point lead here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Here comes a handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They've still got one more left to work with. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Makes the catch. It's Berry. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Ole Miss will call their third and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. The Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Oh, what a critical blunder by this defense. Giving up the first down. Now the offense can essentially just run out the clock. A crucial penalty on fourth down gives the offense new life. Let's see if they can take advantage. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And, Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've